Corporal Stan Phillips is the Valor Award winner this year, and this is somewhat of an unusual case. He works for the Griffin Police Department, and he received a call to go to a house where a large dog had a hold of a 5-year-old child and wouldn't turn it loose. When he got there, he found the child with the dog locked onto its head and a grandmother who was trying to pry it loose. The grandmother had already torn her hands up trying to get the dog's teeth from around the dog, and the police officer tried to do the same thing. He worked as hard as he could. The grandmother actually bit the dog and lost 2 of her teeth trying to get it to turn loose to the child. Finally, Stan Phillips got down low enough on the ground where he could shoot the dog without injuring the child. When he shot him the first time, the dog turned loose, looked back at the police officer, then reached over and grabbed the child again. He had to shoot him a second time to get him off. The child's undergone several surgeries since then. She's got a prosthetic ear because her ear was bitten off. And in addition to what he did there at the scene, he and his church have worked to provide funds through fundraising efforts to help the child with her medical expenses and to buy a van to transport the child back and forth to the hospital for medical treatment. So I'd like to introduce our Georgia Peace Officer of the Year for this year, Corporal Stan Phillips of the Griffin Police Department.
Thank you. I'm not much on giving speeches, but I thank God that day for having his hand on me to do what I had to do and for saving Lily's life. He was definitely there with us. I want to thank the Peace Officers Association for all the support they give law enforcement statewide through the state of Georgia. They have been there for me and all other officers in the state. Thank the state of Georgia, the representatives and the Senate for the support they've given us as law enforcement. I want to thank my chief, Frank Strickland, who couldn't be with me. He was here with me this morning, but he got called back to the office for some matters he had to attend. Thank the Griffin Police Department for all they've allowed me to do. Law enforcement, you don't do it for the money, you do it for the love of the job. It's not about the money. And I want to thank the families and the wives and the children and the people who are involved in our lives every day because they see the things that we deal with, and they're there with us when we work long night shifts and we're in court all day and we don't have any sleep and we're kind of grumpy. So they see both sides of it, and my wife especially, they support us, and without them behind us, supporting us, it'd be difficult to do this job. This is my wife, by the way, Paige. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you what you do.
I